Little Caesars Arena for a non-conference matchup. 20th ranked Michigan State Spartans out of the Big Ten taking on the Oakland Golden Grizzlies out of the horizon. Jaden Akins, one of the stars.
I'd be able to take my eyes off of the two sweaters worn by these lovely coaches. I mean, you seriously try to watch this game and not see that bright green on the sideline.
I'm just looking at the eyes right now. It's Oakland winning the tip, coming out wearing the home white, and Michigan State wearing the road black. Shooting has been an issue for the Golden Grizzlies. And first shot off the mark there by DK Cole, offensive rebound. Isaiah Jones getting his first start of the season, had that one punched by Jackson Kohler. Starting lineup for Michigan State. We got Jeremy Fears Jr., a redshirt freshman, running the point. Inside, Michigan State trying to take advantage of the size, and Kohler, first bucket of the game for Michigan's dribble.
Now, you watch this zone, it's weird because there are passes that are available that you think are risky passes, like a chest pass through. Like that high-low right there is typically not something that you get against the zone, but they really space out the zone.
Jalen Jones is really their only true point guard. He now comes off the bench on the floor for the Golden Grizzlies.
There's not a lot of those anymore, true point guards.
There is Cole, nothing but nylon. And Oakland's on the board. Booker. There's Jace Richardson with the teardrop, too strong. Booker tips it out and gets the offensive board. Akins will pull it, got it.
Like Michigan State's going to start to wake up, but where they really need to wake up the most is on the defensive end. Ball reversal, shot goes up, and sometimes they're tougher shots where you're still in rotation, but you have to anticipate to the point where you can get in rebounding position.
The quality sign for Michigan State on that possession was the motor for Xavier Booker, keeping it alive. Going to the rim, getting all the way there. Alan Makuba, graduate student from Belgium. Coach told us he could be a tight end in the NFL one day.
I'm not going to argue with that either.
Loose ball. Back-to-back threes for Jaden Akins.
That's where you really have to be careful if you're Oakland in that zone, scrambling and chasing to the point where you gamble. If you gamble, you get beat against Michigan State.
Akeba in close.
Jeez.
And he's got those wide shoulders. Another bucket.
Footwork, too. Solid footwork.
Cohen Carr just out-jumps everybody. But it's tipped away. Oakland with numbers. 3-on-2. Jones rising up. And he'll be fouled.
Like, how do you simulate what they do defensively? I don't really know. And for them to make shots, like, the defense is really stifling in that regard.
Michigan State with a 1-point lead. We played almost 6 minutes here in Detroit. Richardson cut off by Jones, still gets to the rim. Had that one blocked, but it's going to be a goaltend.
Jace Richardson has it on Mizzo. I've watched him all season, and just the interactions, the body language, the buy-in, the feel he's got. I feel like he's the next Cassius Winston for Tom Izzo. Different player. A hard. I feel like it's a kid. He's going to be there. He's going to get better and better every single year.
How you fared against his father, Jason?
I mean,
not right now. Not right now. Fears calls for it back. Now tells his big man to get into the post. He finds him Zapala. Inside, outside. Michigan State with a good ball movement. Fears with his leaner. And he will draw the...
Ironically enough, Oakland scrambles well in the zone. Big Saturday.
So Fears Jr. knocks them today back on the floor. Akeba has that one pinned by the 7-footers of Zapala. Fiddler in transition. And Kohler, how active has he been in this first half for Michigan State?
Yeah, I mean, look, he's just been a dog, right? Like, he just gets after it on all possessions. His eyes are up. Also the fashion police.
What are you talking about? Kohler already with 4 boards. And that has been the focus of his game this offseason. trying to be more effective on the glass, and that has helped Michigan State to a 6-point lead.
Just active, right? He's been active on both sides of the ball. I look at communication as a big example of that.
Oh, Christie. His foot was on the line, so that's just a 2. Here's Kohler from deep. And now Oakland looking to run. Jones will dump it off the DQ. Cole, and he nails a 3. All of a sudden.
I should say, how they scramble will identify your options. But this Oakland zone does a good job of spacing wide. So it almost forces just to move the ball around. And you can ball screen it all you want. It's not going to work. Greg Campy knows that. There's another one.
Cole knocking down a 3, and Oakland their first lead of the game, up to an 8-0 run.
Not a lot of zones extend their pressure out there. Look, you're going to ball screen. They're just going to kind of switch. They communicate. It's just difficult to figure out.
Inside they go. Kohler with the mismatch makes them pay.
And it happens, but in a way, I mean, look at Greg Camp. He's like, okay. Like, he's not terribly worried about that. In a way, he's not worried about the things that are hard to replicate on the offensive end. So I always try to convince coaches. Sometimes things happen.
Look at that quick trigger. As Christie goes to the deck, he'll be fouled.
It just sucks the life out of you, even when they work. A shooter, I want to get certain shots. If I get a pull-up elbow jumper, I don't go. Yeah, free throws, huh?
6 blocks already, but Oakland active. Pinned. There's number 7. Outlet. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. And Cole tipped it up and in.
Hey, it's pretty funny when
defense collapse around him. Puts up the shot anyway. In and out, no good. Booker knocks down the 3 ball. He worked on his shooting. With
Booker's one of those ones where we want you to be emotional. We want you to have a fire.
Shot clock at 4.
Why not?
Oh, what a shot by DQ Cole. He's got 12 points to lead the way for Oakland. That's that corner shot that they will give you.
They'll give you that one, too.
They'll give you that one, too.
I mean, I grew up working on pull-up jumpers, but by the time you get to the college level, everything is a pull-up fadeaway, right? Everything is contested. And sometimes there's rhythm in contested shots, but when you're open, it's almost harder.
Heat check. Yep. Why not? DQ Cole up to 15 points in this first half.
Greg Campy said that. He's got to just shoot it.
Okay. And the response by Xavier Booker.
Check onto the baseline to take the lob away, because the scout showed us how bad you looked if you got dunked on. That was enough motivation for me to not let it happen. Don't get me wrong, they had their way with us for the most part.
There is Christie, and he nails the 3.
You have Cole and Christie on the floor. Those are 2 great spacers and tough shot takers. That changes what you do defensively.
Oakland came in shooting 25% as a team from deep. They are 50% in this first half. Inside close is Jackson Kohler with 2 more.
Man, I'll tell you, Kohler right now is the first team all want to play with him, don't want to play against him type of guy. I mean,
look at that stat line for the first half. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks. Christie's got that quick trigger. Left it short, but he gets off the deck to find the ball in his lap. And he misses again, but it's tipped right to Nassim Mashore.
Up settling for a bad one.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Pierce Jr. will use the screen. Now it's at 5. Gets into the paint, wraparound pass, and Booker will be fouled going up.
It's good. That issue.
If you're perfect 8-0 in the season.
Yeah, look, I think they're going to find it a little bit more in the second half. You develop some sense of a comfort or familiarity, at least, with what you're attacking. And Oakland's just made a ton of shots. I mean, something they've struggled.
The handoff is to Christie. Gets a lot of attention. Now DQ Cole will be fouled on the floor. No shot. They get it into Cole. Double team, just throws it up. And that's how the first half will end. It's Michigan State with a 1-point lead at the half. It's DQ Cole has been the man for Oakland. And they're
keeping him in this game.
DQ Cole trying to get some space, the fadeaway, and he misses everything. Seven-footer coming through, and Zapala will get to the free throw line.
Shot because the defense isn't set.
Double team, blocked by Zapala. Kick out, 3-ball, Woodrich. And Fears Jr. leading the break for Michigan State. Once again, Oakland, good transition defense, not allowing fast break points. As Holloman stopping on a dime.
There are opportunities to drive it to the middle of the paint, just create something, whether it's for yourself or somebody else.
Jones spins into the D, and he will draw the whistle. With his first start of the season to the free throw line. And he's missing the first.
Interested to see what Purdue does this year. I think there's obvious vulnerability, but they're different, right? Kind of like North Carolina, so different. They don't have a key big. There's an adjustment period that may take a little bit of this season.
Kohler banging.
Yeah.
He said weight room, 10 points for the big guy.
#1 all-time. Hate to play against, would love to play with, for sure.
Spin move off the mark. Backside rebound. Another block there by Zapala. Fears Jr. Oh, volleyball spiked.
I don't know. I thought there was something there, but he was fouled by his own guy. No, that's foul. Goes to show that was a transition opportunity, a real one, and it was taken away pretty quickly.
Aikens undercut, and he goes to the deck hard.
I'm telling you, like, I don't think people understand how physically trained I was there as a fan. What I'll call, and this is great with great respect, a weird defense. It's just hard to simulate, hard to prepare for. You just have to play and figure it out.
Richardson knocks in the three. A 10-1 run for Michigan State.
Good baseline runner, and he really lined it up well. Now he's got the task of covering Christie, who's got that green light.
Yep. And Christie, nothing but nylon at the other.
That time, Jones stayed with him through the whole baseline.
Booker, double team, 4 on the shot clock. And he'll be... Didn't feel like that.
He's got it. It's there. I think some games will favor him more than others. Right? This is a physical, grueling, grinding, lack of rhythm contest. It's probably not his game, but he is going to get some 3 opportunities. He capitalized on that in the first half.
9 points for Xavier Booker. We played 5 minutes here in the second half. Christie sets the feet.
Jeez.
You got to get a hand in that face.
You got to rhythm.
Good D by Richardson. Staying on the hip of Christie. Now it's Jones getting downhill and somehow through the contact finish.
A lot of times this Oakland defense has stayed wide. But just send a cutter. See who occupies the cutter and see what opens up on a kick out.
Jones off the penetration, and he'll be fouled by Richardson.
The team is to play against. And I would almost, there is no way to simulate what Oakland does defensively and their ability to
just dig too strong. And the board to Holloman. Akins. Good rebound by Cohen Carr. An extra chance for the Spartans. Akins hanging, takes the bump and finishes. 84.
Another body training.
Akins fouled. And Christie says, wait, who, me?
$1 gig. Right. I would probably bet it wasn't what it's become. Right. So they've not only served the capitalizing on, it's been built by others.
And when we ask Greg Camp,
that is a commitment on a level you can't comprehend. You think about the things Tom Izzo's gone through at that institution and what he represents in terms of leadership. Please understand that this is a man who is committed to a place.
Relationships involved in college athletics.
Well, Richardson, we see the son, Jason Richardson. You got Mateen Cleaves, one of his favorites.
Offensive putback.
One of his favorite.
Fourth block.
Cade's got the fouls.
Low shimmy shake. Excuse me, he's playing with 4 fouls. Yes. What a dime inside by Jones as Makeba finishes it off. Inside, Zapawa finds Kohler. He's got 14 points now.
They're really looking to come off the screens.
They were trying to find Christie. Defense closed out on him. Cole, 1 second on the shot clock, had it blocked. Up and under, what a move for Jaden Akins.
Denzel Valentine, that was an overtime game, if not double overtime, if I'm remembering correctly.
Cross-court pass to Jones, and a backside rebound. Christie.
There it is.
That green light is shining.
For guys like Christie and even Cole when they're shooting well anywhere in the country, like for that, like even if he misses, it changes how you defend.
Michigan State with numbers, and a reach-in foul called on Cole.
But man, if you can have an impact, an NCAA tournament run.
I have 5 guys I've gotten to the NBA. Here's Junior. Nobody stops ball. He goes all the way to the rim. And Booker on his 4th attempt will be fouled.
Defender, and you give yourself offensive rebounding opportunity. 5, didn't I? I don't know what this place seats. It's a great arena, too. We were just saying that at the break.
Jones will pop from the wing and nail the 3. Oakland not going away.
Hard. And the sets are more effective when you have a floor spacer.
Into the teeth of the defense. Booker, that mid-range shot. And Booker, look at that motor. The tip-in goes.
They may get basket interference on that, but nothing.
13 points now for Xavier Booker. Jones just hit that from the same spot.
Yep.
Back-to-back threes. Jump in the passing lane. Fears Jr. with the penetration. Throws it up. Tipped out. 4 on the shot clock. Zapawa had it down. Knocked away. Booker from the corner. 3-ball goes.
It's kind of like, I don't know if you know me, but that's not where I want it. I'll take it 30 feet from the basket, please.
It's amazing how Makeba has been playing through 4 fouls for most of the second half.
He's done a really good job.
Clear out, and Booker rocks the rim. Largest lead of the night for Michigan State.
I just felt like the second half would be different because Michigan State would start to figure some things out. One's been that baseline runner.
Makeba couldn't finish that one in close. Booker scored the last 9. Fears Jr. off the window. Richardson will get to the free throw line.
Let's see what this lineup can do for Michigan State. I told you earlier, as you really watch the rotations, the different personnel groupings, he got a deep team.
A 9-0 run for the Spartans. Cole with some space, elbow jumper, and it rattles in.
He's gotten his body right, and he started to figure out how to influence the game with his athleticism, but play with skill. You know, development and being around with the same team, that helps.
Jump in the passing lane. Here's Richardson. Look out below. Atkins. Here's his Euro as it's blocked by Kohler. And a goaltend call. Bucket counts.
I would argue that
this was a 1-point game at the half.
I mean, look, you look at the shooting at the half for Oakland, it makes sense.
Off the bench, that Xavier Banks with the and one.
If you over communicate, even if you're wrong, Jay Wright always said that, I don't care. Even if you're wrong, we can correct that. The key is to talk. You'll just understand the game better. You'll learn how to hide deficiencies when you communicate.
If you're Michigan State, what do you take away from a game like this? It's a defense that you're not going to see much throughout the season.
Yeah, no.
Cooper gets that one to go.
I think that, you know, if you watch a Michigan State shoot-around, there's a sense of urgency to that shoot-around. You've got to be able to transition to the game with the same sense of urgency.
Cole, a deep one. Blocked by Cooper. But a foul is...
Since the basketball's been there, I think the more remarkable thing...
Barry Sanders just checking into the game for the first time for Michigan State. Sanders.
By the way, with gigantic shoulder pads on, too.
Bembry with the spin move. Oh, watch out.
Like, there's a guy who
Sanders on this Lions team.
Yeah. Good for them. Good for the Lions. Campbell's done a great job. I think questioned him early. Get it.
Crowd wanted him to shoot again. Cooper has that one rejected. What? Times have changed.
Yep.
Final seconds in this one. Sanders.
Get it. And look at the bench for Michigan State. That's what you pay the most attention to. These guys love it. They love each other, and I think ultimately that's going to be what helps maximize the potential of this group.
Bembry with the hard take.
The guy that made it. It's really about the contribution these guys make, the fact that they get opportunities, and he's getting coached up.
Offensive rebound, final seconds, and that'll do it. It was a 1-point game at the half, and then Michigan State blowing it open. Our final 77-58 over Oakland.
Yeah, the Grinch is shaking hand. They do. They know and love each other. And God bless them for playing this game. It's good for Michigan State, good for Oakland, good for the state of Michigan. And good response second half for Michigan State.
Michigan State now 23-0 all time.